I've been using the Lark M2 for over an year now. It's small, super easy to use. I literally carry it everywhere. But recently Hollyland launched an even smaller microphone. It's 4 times cheaper. Yes, we are talking about the Hollyland Lark A1, starting at just 34 euros, and I was like, has tech really improved so much in a year to make something this compact, this affordable? So today we are going to review this pill-shaped microphone made specifically for mobile creators. In this video I'll take you through what's inside the box, the mobile app, share the raw audio samples in the real world conditions, compare it directly with the Lark M2, and also tell you few issues that I've noticed so far. So let's get started. I got the USB-C version of the Lark A1. There are also slightly cheaper version without the charging case and another one that includes both Lightning and USB-C receivers for creator using multiple devices. Now when you open the box, the first thing you'll see is a little folder with manual and a warranty card inside. Just beneath that is a charging case. Compact, solid. It is a bit bigger than a regular pair of earbuds but still perfectly fits in your pocket. Below the case there is a soft pouch with the Hollyland branding. Inside that you will find 2 dead cats. One small improvement Hollyland made, a better windscreen which you can push from top and you can see the mic direction, and it has a elastic to it so it stays. A USB-A to C cable. Unlike the Lark M2, you don't get any additional magnets or accessories there. That's the one of the where they are cutting down the cost. And now to the main stuff, the charging case. It charges by a USB-C. It can provide up to 54 hours of battery life or 2 full charge of both the mics, which works around 9 hours with ANC off, and the case takes around 1.5 hours to charge completely. They removed the LED battery level indicators we had on Lark M2. Instead, now you can see a single LED on the case that blinks in different colors, green, white and red, to show the battery status. The case has 2 microphones that weighs around 8 grams and is around 3 by 1.5 centimeter in size. You have one button with kind of rubber texture that can be used to switch noise cancellation mode on and off by a single tap. They added a new feature with double tap you can mute the individual microphone, with a triple tap to start or stop the recording, which works nicely with the mobiles, not so much on action cams like M2. The button can also be used to turn it on and off outside the case by pressing it for 3 seconds and to force pair by pressing it for 6 seconds. On the back you have this magnetic area which you can clip the magnetic accessories, and then you have 2 receivers for the Android or the Lightning version. Both have this one button to switch on off the noise cancellation mode and can be also used for manual pairing. I'm happy to announce that mobile app has improved a lot since the last time. In the app you'll see few new details. On the top you have this individual mic battery level, the audio levels with 2 configurations that I'll explain in a bit. The noise reduction mode which can be set to weak, medium or strong, and the mic gains, the level can be set from 1 to 6. So this microphone allows you to record in mono, and you also have an option to record in stereo. When you switch to the stereo mode, the 2 bars will appear to show you the audio level of the individual mic. Now let's talk about some bonus features. This time Hollyland also gave you a bunch of new features inside the mobile app, and the first one is the equalizer mode. So we have 3 different settings for the equalizers, and the first one is the equalization mode. So this one offers you more balanced sound in terms of highs and lows. The next one is the low mode. So the low mode, like, it emphasizes your lows but you don't get that dusky kind of voice, but for the experience I had, it just lowered down my voice. And the last one is the bright mode. It makes your voice pop out a little bit more, adding, let's say, a much sharper tone to your voice. And then they also added a reverb mode to the microphone. So the reverb mode is not meant to remove the reverberation but to add it. So we have three reverb settings. The first one that right now I'm recording is the small. So you get a small amount of reverb. The option to add the medium reverb. This is the setting right now. Let me know how much reverb you can actually hear. And if you want, if you're not satisfied with this amount of reverb, you can add even more. And this is the large or the maximum setting of the reverb. So this is for all those bathroom singers who want to sing outside. So now you have more free bathroom space. They also give you option to set the auto power off after 15 minutes and more controls over the LED, which you can make different colors to recognize the mic 1 and 2 by making them yellow and pink, and an option to completely turn it off. And this app also allows you to upgrade the firmware version of the microphone and receiver. In terms of audio specs, the Lark A1 records in 24-bit, 40 kHz sample range between 20 to 20 kHz, with a 70 dB signal to noise ratio and 115 dB of max SPL. But instead of these paper terms, let's see how it performs right next to our reliable partner Lark M2. I'll compare them in the same settings so you can decide which one sounds better. In description, you'll also find the sound samples link without any kind of YouTube compression and processing done on it. So I'm recording this in my studio, which is very quiet, around 25 dB in the background. And this audio you're listening to is straight out of the microphone without any kind of external processing done on it. And now we will switch to the Lark M2. Recording with the Lark M2. Same method, the audio is getting recorded inside my phone that I will sync up later, like all the other audio in this video. Yes, definitely more work. But for testing the noise cancellation mode inside, it won't be much audible, so let's move outside. So right now we are outside and we are in a park, and you're listening to the audio from Hollyland Lark A1. It's plugged into my DJI Action 4, and the audio is without any kind of noise cancellation mode on right now. We are in this park with some children playing, so you can hear some noises, and there is also one busy road behind me, so you'll also hear the noises of some car. So now I'm going to turn the noise cancellation mode on. So the LED is green, and now we are recording in the weakest noise cancellation. I think with this we will hear the noises little bit less. Let me know if you think the audio, how it changes, and what is the amount of noise that we are still getting, and if the audio is still usable. And from here I'm going to switch to the Lark M2. And now we are recording in Hollyland Lark M2. So this is my personal mic that I take it pretty much everywhere. And now we are recording without any kind of noise cancellation mode on. Like, the one thing I noticed about this mic, when you plug it into, like in this case, the action cam, the starting process is kind of little bit faster. And now I'm going to turn on the noise cancellation mode on. So now we have turned the noise cancellation mode on. We are still at the weakest setting of the noise cancellation. Like, to switch between the noise cancellation settings, I have to go and connect the receiver to my mobile phone. Then only I can change the settings of weak and strong. So that one is missing on both of the microphones. And this was a scenario, let's say if you are outside. Second one is if you are going to buy these microphones for vlogging like me. So like they are really, the one thing I really love about them is like they are really small and really easy to place. So now we have less of the noise of the vehicles, and we are still recording in the noise cancellation mode on the weak setting on Hollyland Lark M2. And from here we are going to switch to without the noise cancellation mode. So now we are recording without any kind of noise cancellation mode on this device, and the noise we have around is more of, let's say, people and the chatter and a little bit of waves. Like I have been using this mic in this kind of scenarios because I vlog a lot, if you haven't seen. And then let's say the quality of audio is actually pretty good. And let's say even with some little traffic or something, I found it really usable. And now we're gonna switch to the Lark A1. So now we are recording again with the Hollyland Lark A1, and the noise cancellation mode is off. Like right now there is not much of, let's say, the noise around, some people passing by and little bit of waves, so you won't notice much of a difference, but still the environment sound you can actually pick up. Like the one thing I really liked about this particular microphone, that it can automatically turn itself off after 15 minutes. Like there is a setting on app, because the Lark M2 used to go on, run on forever. Like you cannot do the auto off on that microphone. And now I'm going to turn the noise cancellation mode on. So the LED is blinking green, and we have switched to the noise cancellation mode on. Like what do you think about the audio right now? Because like I never actually record in the noise cancellation mode on. Like I like to have some kind of, let's say, the environmental sounds, because sometimes it turns the footage little bit too robotic, and there is not much of the sound, or let's say the noise over here. So let's get somewhere noisy. Just so that you can see noise cancellation mode, we are now close to, let's say, some waves, and there is little bit of sound. So can you hear the waves? And now, just to tell you the real thing, I will turn the noise cancellation mode off. And now we have turned the noise cancellation mode off on Hollyland Lark A1. The waves is getting all over me. So now we are outside. Right now the mic is plugged into my DJI Action 4, and now we are going to do the range test. So first I'll try to walk with my back towards the camera. Like in this case the signal has to cross my body, and with many microphones that I've tested so far, the signal normally breaks. These mics are designed to work with in a line of sight. So if there is any kind, and now I'm turning back. Now I'm directly facing the receiver, so there is nothing in between blocking my signal to the camera or receiver in this case. So if you are in 200 meters of line of sight of this microphone, you can receive a really nice signal. Like it happens with most of the microphones that I've tested. if there is interference, it normally breaks the signal. And if you are planning to record maybe a subject that is going really far away and you cannot be assured the signal is going to be there, it's better to use a microphone which has a inbuilt audio recording like DJI Mic 2, or maybe even some products by Hollyland like Lark Max or A2. So were you able to hear the complete audio, or there will be some kind of breakage? Do let me know in the comments. Now let's talk about some of the few small issues that I experienced so far with this microphone. Something that are still missing in the app is the safety track, which almost all the other competitors like DJI and Boya are offering at this time. And to turn on and off the clipping mode, Hollyland says it has a built-in clipping, but so far I did not notice much of a difference. I probably never use the noise cancellation mode because it gives you kind of slightly robotic voice, which is still fine in low and medium settings, but at the high settings it becomes really bad. Even now the windscreen is not perfect because it does not have any kind of clip and lock to it, so it can easily fall down if it rubs against something like your clothes. In a conclusion, it's a good mic for the price, although I still like the audio of the Lark M2. It's little bit richer, but it's still double the price. So Lark A1 is definitely a good beginner mic that I recommend if you are starting your mobile content creation journey, or a handy setup for your vlogging. That's it for this video. If you have any question about the mic, drop them in the comments. If this video has helped you making a decision, make sure to hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next one.